Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. I'm very happy. I'm glad to be here with you and interact with you, okay? My role is to give you, not hard time, okay, but I have to deliver two challenges. Both challenges are related to supply chain, okay? The one is about logistics and the second one is about energy. So if there are any questions, feel free to ask me, okay, either now or later on. There are two challenges, okay, related to supply chain. Here is the one about last mile logistics, okay. What is the problem here? We need to think about a new model, okay. I'm sure that all of you have seen lockers across the streets, okay. Is that correct? Have you seen the lockers? Do you know what the lockers are? Any ideas what is a locker? Do you know?
The Scrooge lockers.
Yeah.
The box.
The box lockers, yeah.
You order something from the internet,
Hmm?
it gets, I don't know how exactly logistics work for this, but they take from the warehouse, they put it in the locker, you enter a code or you use your phone and you open the locker and take what you order.
Very nice. This is the new model, okay. A few years ago, you ordered something from the internet and you expected to receive it in your place, okay. This is very difficult. It's a main challenge for the companies. So the new model is that, okay, you order something and you will not receive it in your house, okay. The company will deliver in a predefined location in a locker, okay. You go there and you collect it, okay. This is a model. Now, we would like to change a bit this and add the crowd shipping idea, okay. So, what we know so far, we are here, the consumer, okay, the customer, ordered something from a shop, and the guys, the shop, had to deliver this to the lockers, okay. What we add right now, we add one more node, one more level here, okay. Some of us, we go for a walk, okay. Tomorrow morning, you have a walk, okay. So it will be easy for you to go in a locker, collect 2 or 3 parcels, okay, and deliver this to the consumers, okay. So what I expect from you, to deliver or to design a platform at which the companies add all the location about the lockers and all the details about the consumers, okay, and give the opportunity to all of the people to go and grab one of the parcels and deliver to the consumer's location, okay? That is a challenge. So what is the idea? The idea is we need a platform. That platform connects collects all the details and connects the guys, the senders, with the guys who need to receive the goods, okay? And we expect from you to design something to facilitate this. We know that this is one of the key challenges right now in the couriers companies, okay? So we need to be careful about the challenges, okay? The first one is about safety and security. You go there and you pick up a box. Do you know what the box has? No. It's very important, okay? If there is any problem, if you are the customer, okay, and you have ordered that and you have paid that, you expect to receive it, okay? If there is any problem in the street, you need to go and you have to call a company and say, okay, where is my parcel? Okay, so we need to be careful about this too. We need to be on time. If you order something, okay, I will give you a very nice example. You have a partner and your partner has birthday, okay, and you order a present for him or her, okay, and you receive it 3 days after the birthday. Is that nice? Is that okay? I am not very happy, okay, so we need to be careful about deliver on time. So don't forget the main objectives of a delivery company, of a courier company, okay? So it is very important to secure the data from the companies, the consumers, and the guys who do the delivery job, okay? I don't want to reveal my ID number. Why to reveal my ID number? Because I took a parcel and delivered for you? No. So it is your responsibility to think about how to protect all this data. Obviously, there are some issues about the law, okay? Because the guys who collect the stuff are not in a company, okay? So we don't want to be against the delivery companies, okay? So if you are a worker, you need to pay all the taxes, okay? So you need to think about this. And at the end of the day, the customers should be confident that if they select this method, they will receive the parcel, okay? So this is more or less the key challenges that I would like from you to incorporate in your solution, okay? And here we have the minimum implementation requirements, okay? Because I believe it is good to have it in one place, so when you think the solutions, to have all the information together to see, okay, what I have to do, at least what I have to do, this, okay, have I done it? My role is not to give a difficult problem. My role is to give you something that is realistic, okay? It is a challenge right now in the industry. They are looking how to find a solution. So I'm happy. I don't know the solution, okay, to be honest. We don't know the solution because that is something that the industry looks for right now for the following 5 years, okay? So we don't know the solution. If you search, you will not find something ready. You need to think about, okay? And we evaluate you based on the things that you propose and how you try to implement, okay? So keep that in mind. If the company delivers each parcel to a single location, this increases a lot the logistics cost, okay? So are you happy if you order something to pay a fee of 10 euros to receive it in your place? Yes or no? No. Why? Because it's very expensive. So the companies need to find a new model, okay? So the idea is to have the lockers. Are you happy every time to go to the lockers and collect your stuff? Maybe no, okay. So we are looking here a solution to combine different properties, okay. So in some cases, you can say, okay, I don't want anyone to deliver to me my parcel. I will go there tomorrow morning and collect it, okay. But be careful, there is a time window. You cannot leave your parcel in the locker forever. You have 2 days, 3 days, maximum 3 days. After these 3 days, after this time window, the company goes there and takes back the parcel, okay? So in this time window of 3 days, you have option 1, you go there and collect it. Option 2, use a platform and task from another one guy to do it for you, okay? And you are happy to give something, say, like such as €1 or €2, something like that. Or we can think something else, okay? Maybe we add also the municipality, because if we would like to create green zones, it is difficult to do this, okay? But now I reveal other aspects, okay? So the point is that the customer has 2 options, either to go and collect the parcel or the goods, okay, or to ask from another guy who just walk around the area to deliver for him or her, okay? Is that clear? Yes. Thank you. Please go ahead.
I have a question, so basically I think the core task is to, I think one task is to develop a mathematical model, maybe, because if you want like delivery on time, and you need to optimize it, all of the resource, and you need to make the,
It is more about a matching algorithm, okay, not an optimization problem. So you need to create a platform that does the matching, okay. So I am Dimitris and I would like to receive this parcel until tomorrow, okay. But I will not be all the time in my place. So there are some challenges there. Because if you go right now and collect my parcel, I'm here, okay, I am not at my place. So where to deliver the parcel? So you need also to allow this to give updates on the system, on the platform. So I can collect it from 9 p.m. to 11, something like that, okay? Is that clear? Obviously, you need some math behind the model, okay? Yeah.
Thanks for the presentation. In the Netherlands, you use a lot of shops, actually. So is this something we can include in the solution, kind of?
Yes, you can do. Yes, you can include this as well. It is up to you how you design, okay? And it's up to you if you would like to propose something new. Because as I told, this model does not exist right now, okay? They have done something similar in US.
But in the Netherlands, it's quite anti-Belgian. It's already quite implemented. The locker thing.
The locker still exists, okay? The point that does not exist is for any guy who is not a delivery guy, okay? You are not an employee of a delivery company to go there and collect a parcel and deliver, okay? So I would like from you to give the option to all the people to do this. Not as a regular job, okay? I would like tomorrow to have a walk, and I walk in this area. Is it any box that I can deliver? Something like that, okay? So any other questions? Yes?
I guess more of a practical question on the deliverable. So, because part of it is that we have to do or work with Ethereum smart contracts and code a smart contract. So would that be just, would the deliverable be essentially like a framework of a business model that we would use for this, and a code a smart contract for part of the business model?
How you connect the company, the locker, the parcel, the customer, and the guy who just make a walk.
Okay, but there's obviously, like, for example, the matching algorithm or mathematical model, that would be outside of the realm of blockchain. So those things, can we just leave it to the business model level? And then,
Yes, you can do it.
yeah, and then practical coding we would just do before the smart
So
contract.
I would like to see the platform, okay, or how I can collect a parcel that is ordered by you. And be careful, I don't want from you to learn my ID, all my details, okay? And you don't want to learn from you all your details. I don't need to know your credit card. It's not my role to know your credit card, okay? So you need to be careful how you design these details, okay? Should we go to the second challenge, okay? So the second one is about energy, okay? So we have shared a lot of times smart houses, smart energy, okay? So what we try to do here, the future is that we have a smart house, okay? So it will be good if we can produce some energy, okay? Not only buying energy and paying the energy, if we can produce energy, okay? You will find ways how to produce energy, okay? And what is the idea? If I produce energy, I am at my place, okay? So I need to consume energy. But at the same time, I can produce some of the energy, okay? Maybe it will be very good if I can sell the energy when the electricity price is up, okay? And when the electricity price is down, to buy energy, okay? Just I will give you a hint. I have an electric car, so, and I don't use it, okay? So you can charge the battery when the electricity price is low, and if the price is up, you connect your car to the grid and you sell energy, okay? So I expect from all the guys to be energy traders. Okay. This can create an extra income, okay? So that is the main idea. Obviously, to do all this, you need an app. You need to know about the prices, to know if you have energy to sell, okay? And at the end of the day, you need to make some decisions. when to buy energy, when to store. Do I have to implement a storage system in my place? And when to sell, okay? So that is the second challenge. Here I have tried to include the key challenges, okay? It is not something easy. We are not familiarized about energy prices. Do you know the energy price right now? The actual energy price or the production cost of electricity? We don't know this, okay? So we need to start thinking about this, working towards to this, let's say, mentality, okay? I will buy energy and I will sell energy, okay? So I will be a trader. Don't expect to be rich, okay? This is not the point, okay? It is to be sustainable, okay? Not to spend energy. And what is the main point behind this? What is the main point? Any ideas? The renewable sources, okay? That is the idea. How to utilize this. Okay. So more or less, I don't want to spend time. So you have the information. I would like from you to think about a business model. So the first part of your deliverable is the business model. How to do this? Is it enough to have just a platform? Do we need a smart contract? Do we need set some limits? Okay. You need to think about this and then start thinking how we can implement this, okay? Again, it is something that the universities and the companies look for, okay? We don't know the solution, okay? Don't try to find an existing solution because it does not exist, okay? It was one question?
Yeah, thank you. Actually, it's a really interesting project and it's been circulating around about the smart city. However, I don't see how blockchain could be a use of this idea.
Very nice question.
We really force blockchain if somebody joins projects, or
maybe you can build a community, okay? You are not alone, okay? So you go to your neighbor and you do it together, okay? So I would like from you to look at a level of a community, energy community, in a local level, okay? And then extend this idea to something bigger. So you need a smart contract. How you sell and buy energy from your neighbor. Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah. So there is going to be a system that's going to benefit everyone from this idea.
The idea is exactly this. If we can have a win-win situation. Because at the end of the day, you will not participate in a system if you lose money, okay? Why to participate?
Because I think this is a this is a problem that everyone in this area participating in it, right?
And one other point is that maybe from this approach, we start thinking how to reduce the energy consumption, okay? Because we will be more sensitive on the energy that we consume. When we leave from the room, maybe we'll turn off the lights, okay? It's not very common to do this. We go out and we leave the lights on, okay? So we will start thinking about this. And could you please go one slide back? One more. So it is very important to have a clear view of the consumption of your house at real time, okay? You need to know your energy consumption. And you need to know if you need to know at that time the energy price, okay? And if you have energy to sell or if you need energy to buy. So it is necessary to have a good picture of all this information. So you need to think about how this information can be viewed by our parents, okay? Don't think only about tech guys to do this, okay? So you need a mobile phone and check this information. So you need to think how this information will be, let's say, friendly, user-friendly, okay? If it's something very complex, no one will do it. So we need to think something that works in an easy way, okay? Any other questions?
A question about the business model aspect of the challenge. So the hardware needed for a household to create an energy surplus is expensive. So the teams working on it, are they supposed to create an enticing offer based on what price indexes?
This is a very good question, okay? And to be honest, I don't know the answer. So what I am thinking, I'm thinking at the beginning to find easy ways to do this, okay? To keep the energy. For example, if you have an electric car, to use this, okay? Or to think about if you can buy and check about the cost of a household battery.
Very expensive.
It is not very expensive, okay? It's something like 5K. So maybe you have to make a cost analysis here and say, okay, if I buy the battery and I pay this 5,000 euros, what is the return of investment, okay? How many years I need to use the battery? How much money we need to earn every month or every day, okay? So I know that that one, okay, the second, the one challenge, the challenge that I presented second, it's more difficult, okay? So we know about this, and we expect to do, and we expect from you to do at least some baby steps, okay? It will be difficult to deliver a product ready to be adopted from the industry. Don't try to do this, okay? It is not doable in 3 days, okay? It is not doable in 3 months, to be honest, okay? Maybe it is not doable in 2 years. And that is the reason why we call it challenge. Any other questions? Yes, please.
Are we aiming for this to be an only one proprietary solution or something more open source anybody can work with?
Both. Okay. If you would like to go in an energy supplier, maybe you will not offer something available for all, okay? But if you are thinking to design something for the community, it will be the second one, okay? Is it clear?
Just to ask as well, do you plan it to have this interactions trading with short smart contracts in advance, or can it be completely free? You mean, let's say I see an opportunity, I put a smart contract for a minute, a day, a price, something, and you run it, or and those are dynamic, of course. Everything, I mean, start, but it is a promise and for delivery. Or
it's a very nice question. Okay, I'm thinking something. So we create a concept. Okay, there is a framework, and inside this we can do if we need it. Okay, so it will be good to have the option, and if we would like to do it, we can deliver. Without the framework, we are outside of the market. Okay. So the idea is to create the contract, okay, and let's say you are connected to the grid, so you can do it, you can sell energy either to the system, to the grid, or to another guy, and see if this is beneficial for you, and when you decide to do it. Is that clear?
thank you.
Who will verify that the one taking the energy actually got the amount of energy that he bought?
The system, the platform, okay. And again, we have the issues about all the sensitive information, okay. We need to think how to do this, okay. Maybe we have the user and we create an ID for the user and we receive only the ID from the user, not any other information.
Smart ecosystems use sometimes devices to take the metrics, for example. So for our app, should we use like more simulations to build the data so we analyze them, or should we search data from somewhere to take them?
Either you can create data, okay, from simulation, or you can find some public data, okay. So regarding the electricity prices, you can find the prices, okay.
So we can do both?
Yeah. Or to say something else, both ways are accepted, okay. Because I told you, it's a difficult one, okay. So at the end of the day, we need to make some assumptions. I am a mathematician, okay, so I make some assumptions all the time. Without assumptions, you cannot do the next step, okay?